In this chapter, we delve into a story that is as old as time itself, yet its themes of deception and revelation are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. Genesis 31 is a tale that unravels the complexities of human nature and the divine intervention that often guides our lives. This chapter of Genesis is a rich tapestry woven with threads of deceit and unveiling truths. It's a narrative that challenges us, makes us question our perceptions, and ultimately leads us to a greater understanding of divinity and humanity. In this chapter, we see a fascinating interplay between earthly cunning and divine revelation. Every verse of Genesis 31 is filled with intrigue, conflict, and resolution, shedding light on the human propensity for deception and the divine capacity for revelation. Stay tuned as we break down each verse of this fascinating chapter. Genesis 31 opens with Jacob planning his escape from Laban. The story unfolds in a world filled with deceit and suspicion. Jacob, once the trickster, is now fearful of his father-in-law Laban. Verse 1 reveals Jacob overhearing accusations from Laban's sons, claiming he's amassed wealth at their father's expense. This provokes his fear, pushing him towards the idea of escape. Motivation also comes from observing a shift in Laban's demeanor as a chill replaces the previous warmth. Such, combined with the accusations, put Jacob on edge. His decision to flee is not made lightly, as he confides in his wives, Leah and Rachel, about his concerns and plans. The women, Laban's daughters, are aware of their father's deceit and support Jacob's plan. Preparations for departure are underway when Rachel, Laban's favored daughter, steals her father's household idols. The narrative does not explain her motives, but the act adds depth to the story. Some suggest that Rachel's theft was an act of rebellion or a claim to inheritance. Whatever her reasons, this theft sets the stage for future disputes. Their moment of departure arrives, and Jacob, his wives, and flocks escape secretly, crossing the river and heading for the hill country of Gilead. They leave behind a life of deceit, not knowing they are on a path leading to dramatic confrontation. Jacob's escape sets the stage for a dramatic confrontation between him and Laban. The stage is set, the players are in motion, and the drama of Genesis 31 is only just beginning. As Jacob shares his fears and plans with his wives, Leah and Rachel, we gain insight into the complex family. Jacob values his wives' opinions, reflecting respect and equality. Leah and Rachel, wronged and cheated, join Jacob's distrust towards Laban. In unity, they decide to leave their father's house, signifying their commitment. Amidst this, Rachel, Laban's favorite, steals his household gods, adding suspense and foreshadowing conflict. This scene highlights the family's unity, their disillusionment with Laban, and Rachel's defiance. It sets the stage for the unfolding drama in Genesis 31. The confrontation between Jacob and Laban is one of the most dramatic moments in Genesis 31. Jacob had fled, sparking a pursuit by Laban, who was driven by a sense of betrayal and loss. The tension builds as Laban catches up with Jacob 7 days later near the hills of Gilead. Their encounter is a classic face-off. Laban, fueled by resentment, accuses Jacob of not only fleeing but also stealing his household gods. Jacob, on the other hand, defends his actions, pushing back against Laban's accusations with a passionate rebuttal. He declares his innocence and challenges Laban to find the stolen gods. Despite his meticulous search, Laban finds nothing. Here, the narrative takes an unexpected turn. Unbeknownst to Jacob, his wife Rachel had taken the gods and cleverly concealed them. Yet the gods remain undiscovered, highlighting how human efforts can be thwarted by divine intervention. With no evidence of theft, the confrontation evolves into a negotiation. Laban and Jacob, in an effort to prevent future conflicts, decide to make a covenant. They erect a stone pillar as a witness to their agreement. This covenant, a sacred pact, symbolizes their mutual commitment to peace. This confrontation and the resulting covenant mark a turning point in Jacob's story. It's a moment of resolution, a pivotal scene where the tension breaks and a new chapter in Jacob's life begins. This is the essence of Genesis 31 verse 22 to 55, a tale of confrontation and covenant, deception and revelation. Genesis 31 is a chapter filled with deception, revelation, and transformation. It presents us with the intricate dance of human relationships, the cunning strategies of survival, and the profound moments of divine intervention. Deception is laid bare, but so too is revelation, leading ultimately to Jacob's transformation. His relationship with Laban evolves, a testament to the enduring power of change. As we continue to explore Genesis, remember that each chapter holds valuable lessons about human nature and divine intervention.